Buckeyes coming with a 5-man rush this time on the blitz, and they get to Simeon. Down he goes. Bosa cleans up on the play.
And if he's left alone, he goes right through. A little miscommunication by Park and Jorgensen on the right side. And he's got great quickness there to lower the boom eventually and get together next week. If I'm not mistaken, that will be a great game.
So here they come with the hook on the ladder. Scramble for the ball. Touchdown, Ohio State.
He pummeled Miami as well. As Shieldhouse is sacked again, this time by Joey Bosa. Nothing. Shieldhouse has already thrown 2 picks. He's been sacked a couple of times, and down he goes again. Joey Bosa, true freshman
for Michigan State. Cook, play action fake, in trouble and goes down.
To be claimed as an incomplete pass. What a technicality that is. Ohio State's defense with Joey Bosa, who left earlier in Adolphus, Washington.
Well, they took an inside move, and he just goes right by Kalen Davis, number 67. Came in a slant move. Bosa's tough. Now he's playing with pain. That's probably a little.
Brewer goes down and the ball comes out.
Yeah,
and Ohio State's got it.
I don't think he threw it. That was a fumble.
We just mentioned Joey Bosa.
It's a winning record. 2 games or more. Sack and the ball is loose. And just batted out of the end zone for a safety. Joey Bosa delivering the hit on Gunnar Key. Not a bad one, Coach.
Well, Joey Bosa sets that tackle up. He makes the inside move. Classic play.
For the year last week, the Buckeye pass defense has been terrific. And it helps when you can rush like that. Joey Bosa. With Adolphus, Washington right behind him. 3rd Ohio State sack. They were 6 and 7 last year. With Croft as the leading receiver. He's 2 catches today. Nova had trouble with the snap. And it seemed to throw the timing off. You don't want to give Joey Bosa any extra time.
I've seen this replay. He's going to hit him with the inside. There's a nice little twist. Excuse me. That was a tom game or twist game. Michael Bennett did his job. It's a lot like a pick in basketball where you gather 2 defenders.
For a 3rd down conversion on the night. Again, the extra man coming. Hackenberg has time and runs out of it. And down he goes inside the 5, and the helmet comes off.
Something with the football. It's pretty good protection. Lynch picks up the blitz. He just got to throw that one away. I mean, there's got to be that clock in his head that goes off. Here's the leading sacker of this team, Bosa, working around the outside. He gets in on the play hard, so you're just pecking away at it, but you can't take a sack.
Now you can see the clock's running, and there comes the sack, and it's Bosa. That's the last thing you want to happen, and he gives the, well, just the shrug for another sack. 4th of the night now.
That. Here he is right here, working on Mangiero, beats him to the outside, and then collapses on Christian Hackenberg.
4th and 6. Hackenberg hit and dropped, and the game is over, and it's Bosa.
Well, this is a mismatch. Somehow Bosa got matched up on Akeel Lynch. Ends up having Akeel Lynch try to block him. That's a mismatch way in the favor of Ohio State, and Bosa made him pay for it. Drove Lynch right back into Christian Hackenberg. Joey Bosa coming into the game leading the Big Ten in tackles for loss and sacks.
Yeah, we told you about 4 hours ago he was one of our impact players. There's the impact on Lynch, and Lynch will feel that for a while. And so will Hackenberg, who battled back valiantly.
Lane Kiffin's done a nice transition to offensive coordinator.
Whoa! O'Toole belted down by Joey Bosa. Well, it was hard enough to block him when they were playing with their 5 starters on the offensive line.
Campaigns. Leidner to the air, in trouble and slammed down. Joey Bosa with his 11th sack.
Guys are going to be in your face. You got to find it. Adolphus Washington was in between Leidner and Max Williams and constricted that throw. But as a quarterback, you can't take a sack in that situation. You throw the ball at the feet of the wide receiver.
And so far, Leidner in trouble, and he gets walloped back inside the 20.
Understands the naked look, and he is all over Mitch Leidner with
Devin Gardner in the shotgun. He's going to fling it again. Pressure coming. And now Joey Bosa knocks him down. The football's loose. Darren Lee's got it. Running up the left side to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Darren Lee, as Bosa knocked the ball away.
Bosa's going to come off the edge. He's done it all game long. Gets a hand on the football, and then Lee, the true freshman, the beneficiary, picks it up, and that's a microcosm of Michigan season all year long. It's just once you pump that ball, especially in a game like this where you know you've been pressured all game, once you pump that ball, you have to have an internal clock in your head.
Big for me, a lot can happen. They can move up in the standings by virtue of their teams losing. Another sack for Bosa. The helmet of Gardner comes off again. This time, no foul on Bosa.
Stave feeds Gordon, sweeping it to the left side. He's knocked down. Football's fumbled, and Bosa takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. His second career touchdown, Joey Bosa.
Bloodthirsty. Gordon straight ahead, and he's pulled backwards. Joey Bosa. Oof. What's that called, a suplex? Yeah.
Maine will throw that ball off every time. Without their starting quarterback and without their starting running back, Redding is body slammed by Bosa. Looked like WWE on Monday night.
After all those timeouts, what do we got cooking here on 3rd and 8? Hackenberg pressured and sacked for the first time as Joey Bosa beginning to heat up and show some of that 2014 form. A tight end in the backfield. Barkley swarmed. Conley got there very quickly, and then Bosa cleaned it up. 2nd down and 8 for the Gophers. May in motion will get the flip, and Joey Bosa is waiting to make another tackle for loss.
By Joey Bosa. He's going to work up the field, and he's not going to chase the play. He's going to read it, he's going to feel it, he's going to turn everything back to the inside and make the tackle himself.
He's had about 50 of those in his career. Tackles for loss, that is. That one was a loss of 6.
But boy, they have come in here with a sense of purpose.
And Rudock goes down, and it's Bosa, and the ball's out. And I think Ohio State might have this one covered.
They went to an unbalanced line, so this is not a tight end. That's Mason Cole, a starting tackle, but he's normally the left tackle. He lined up as the right tackle, and Bosa went right around him and got to the quarterback and knocked the ball loose. You know, it's definitely a mismatch if you put a tight end over Joey Bosa, but you think you might have a chance.
2nd and 10, Michigan. Ball at their own 48. Spate back to pass. Throws a pass. It's deflected. Joey! Grabbed by Joey Bosa, who runs down the left side. Bosa to the 15, to the 10, and the quarterback Spate takes him down at the 10. And Joey Bosa reached in the air, slapped at the football, and grabbed it and ran it down inside the red zone.
Then Middle Tennessee State, then they're at Memphis. Benapke in some trouble, and he's sacked. 2nd sack of the day, and the 1st in the career of Nick Bosa.
Going to get the edge, get upfield, now gets inside. That looks a lot like his brother, to be honest with you.
We saw that brace right there on his right knee. He was.
Hornibrook needs 6, is pressured, and will go down. So 1 sack for each team. That was Nick Bosa, the true freshman.
On the inside here, watch the movement and the power that he has, and being able to extend his arms against the right guard, Ben Shaw, and just.
Buckeyes rush forward. Spate immediately pressured and sacked. Bosa and Jalen Holmes combined.
Show pressure, drop it, and that's just Nick Bosa with quick hands and quick feet, getting right by the veteran Kyle Kalis.
And big brother Joey made a big play against Michigan a year ago. 21 after the penalty. Mayfield knocked backwards and brought down at the 1 by Nick Bosa.
Watch this, he gets to the outside, gets overpowered with the left arm from Nick Bosa, just throws him into the backfield, and Baker Mayfield surprised that Bosa gets in that quickly.
Bortenschlager knocked out of his hands. Loose ball. Ohio State picks it up, heads into the end zone. Touchdown, Jerome Baker.
Actually came down.
Bosa, a sophomore last year. He was a freshman All-America.
On 3rd and 7, Buckeyes bring 4. Lewerke's in trouble and sacked by Bosa. Second time he's gotten involved in the backfield on this first drive, and it's 4th and long.
And it was a combination of the coverage downfield, nowhere to go with the football. Talked about it a moment ago. Look at Denzel Ward locked up, not allowing Felton Davis to get anywhere downfield, and eventually the pass rush will get there when you're as talented and as big and strong as Ohio State is.
Here comes a blitz. Hornibrook in trouble, and Bosa gets to him first. Nick Bosa. And that's the first sack of the game for Ohio State.
Dieter, the left tackle, he's going to get his hands right here, and then look, he just throws his hand off his body and continues to run the arc in order to get to the quarterback. I tell you, Larry Johnson, the defensive line coach.
Darnold off play action. Steps up in the pocket, wrapped up and thrown down by Nick Bosa.
Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. Look, they're trying to get help. They know Imatorbhebhe is not a matchup you want Bosa on, so they're trying to double team with the running back to come over. Bosa is a monster for any left tackle to deal with.
Like Ohio State. Already the 4th time they've been in Buckeye territory. Blount in trouble though. Bosa there sacks him back at the 37-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Blount loses the ball. Picked up by Bosa. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Just collapses here. I mean, there's just nothing you can do as a quarterback. Look at Bosa. Engage, swim.
Because eye discipline's important. Play fast, not well.
Hit at the goal line and sacked. And the ball is recovered for a touchdown by Ohio State. Davon Hamilton made the touchdown recovery. Bosa got there in a hurry.
Here was the big left tackle, McKinney. He's a junior college transfer. It's very tough for any tackle without help of a running back or tight end.
Screen over the guard.
3rd down and 7. Schlager rolling out of the pocket, and there's your man, Chase Young. Loose ball, and Ohio State has it. Cornell with the recovery.
Out of Erie, Pennsylvania. He's typically their backup.
Sacked twice. In as many plays, Chase Young got there.
And they flip a pass, and it's broken up at the line. Chase Young got off the edge and snuffed it out.
McSorley again in the gun. Sanders shifts to his left. McSorley with a snap. Hands to Sanders, and he is brought down at the 45-yard line. Really? Brought down by defensive end Chase Young at the Ohio State 45, and the Buckeyes will take over on downs, leading by a point with 1:16 to play.
A clean lane to run it.
2nd and 8, Thorson in the pocket. Bennett plucked out of the air, net. This time, the turnover will stand.
Uncle was Braddock, of course, that played quarterback at USC. And now Browning's going to be hit hard, smacked by a couple of Buckeyes. It was Chase Young around the edge, and Haskell Garrett got him too.
To come around the corner here, he is sudden with his size. Again, 6'5", 265, but he was not in there alone. The rest of that defense, Garrett, I mean, seems like every time, every series, we're talking about a different defensive line.
The #1 rated quarterback in the country. Robinson in trouble. And he's taken down, guess who? Chase Young, who had 10 sacks last year.
Lines are set. Ball is snapped, put down, and the kick by Cross blocked at the line of scrimmage. And it ends up in the hands of Damon Arnett, knocked away from him, but then the Buckeyes will fall on it. It looked like it was Tough Borland who fell on top of the football, but Ohio State blocks the field goal try to keep their lead at 7-0 over Cincinnati with 11:29 to play second quarter. Timeout on the field
against Ohio State.
2nd down and 10, play action. Ramsey sets up, looks backside, nothing doing. Guess who?
Third down and 10. Pressure comes and it's stripped. Young was able to jar it free, and Ohio State has the football.
So fast. Look at the hand placement, the swipe. And Brandon, all you got to do is knock that ball out. That counts as a sack and forced fumble. You don't got to take the quarterback to the ground. And what a job by Chase Young.
Williamson taken down by Chase Young. Let's see if Miami recovered it. No, Ohio State did. A second strip sack of the game for the junior as he continues to have his fingerprints all over this game.
He comes in from the left side, and he's around the corner before the tackle could even set his feet. The athleticism for that big.
Holding teams to under 10 points per game. Smith in trouble, and there he is. Chase Young.
Well, he likes this matchup. Got 3 against the Wildcats in the game a year ago, and you're going to just see him on the right side. That's just a mismatch. That's a one-on-one that Northwestern said they were not going to do much of. They were not going to put their tackles in vulnerable.
Cone to throw. Looking. And Cone will be sacked. Chase Young wraps him up.
Get a pass rush on 3rd and long.
They need 16 yards at the 39. Cone in trouble, sacked again by Chase Young.
Not blocking anybody. Watch Mormon. He's going to come out here and then just kind of sit. He's got to go help on Chase Young. That has got to be a double team. I told you before, this guy is like Barry Bonds in 2001. He gets 1 or 2 shots a day.
Ferguson, the tight end, at the bottom of your screen. Watch him. He's got great hands. Cone. Under trouble. Cone had it stripped by guess who? Chase Young. Maybe the best player in America.
A single block from a tight end. That is a total mismatch for Chase Young, who runs right around Ferguson.
35-yard gain for Quintez Cephas. First down. Cone sacked again. Loose. Warner picks it up. Warner breaks it back. He's got blockers. Warner down at the 45. Chase Young. Havoc. A career high. 4 sacks for the best player in America.
Unbelievable. They continue to single him up, and he just races by the right tackle, knocks the ball out of Cone's hand, and then it's Warner racing down the sideline. Cone's got no shot.
Clifford. In trouble, sacked again. Guess who, folks? The mighty Chase Young sets a single season record of 14 set by Vernon Golston in 2007.
You cannot one-on-one block Chase Young in 3rd and long. You can't do it. That's a total mismatch.
Levis fumbled it. Picks it up. Chase Young, another sack at the goal line.
They keep single blocking him. I know he drops the snap. You know, that's obviously, you're going to have trouble regardless. But Chase Young in a one-on-one situation is going to sack the quarterback. It's virtually a foregone conclusion.
Here comes a blitz. They pitch it. Can he get there? No! Chase Young. Jordan Fuller.
Play design, because they're going to have a motion that comes this way, and then they're going to try to run Taylor that direction. That drags all the secondary help over there. All the eyes, Fuller from the safety position, even Young, everything is influencing him towards the outside. I would rather that motion go the opposite direction, then flip it backside on that little option pitch. Taylor had nowhere to go. That was a no chance.